Here's a W6. Yeah, go through the red ones more because I'm a red guy and this is a red channel, so it's a restored W6. $32,259, so it'd be a 49. It's got you know, the tires are old and cracked, but to see this style of tread still able to hold up a tractor is kind of neat. Got a nice seat on it. There you go, 1949 W6. Here's a W9. Somebody made this up because she's early. Shouldn't have the lights up top of it this early. Shouldn't have a W6 front end, but it's built as a puller. So that's why it is the way it is. And you see they cut the drawbar off and do a whole bunch of stuff to try and win at pulls. That's what that's all about. Never mind. So there you go, W9. It's early 210L, so it'd be a 1942. So 1942 W9. Here's a 560 diesel right here. The club owns this tractor. See, it's an older one. It's a narrow fender tractor. Mine's a wide fender one. It's 1984, so it'd be a 50. SZ is the serial number, so it'd be a 1959, I think. Could be a 1960. I think it's a 59. So there you go. It's got the torque amplifier and the live PTO. The Farmall MD. The club owns this. It's unrestored. It was donated. I think it runs and everything. I don't know what the year of it is. 161,390, so it'd be probably about 47 or 48 at that, I think. There you go, Farmall MD. Here's a pair of W4s. This one's a Warriors tractor with a steel gear shift knob. 11016, so it's probably it's a 44, I think, like mine. A whole bunch of ball caps and shells in there. Oh, it's got, somebody put the early PTO. It shouldn't have that on the tractor this age. But oh well, it's a running W4, and so there you go, W4. This one I think is probably 44 as well. Yeah, it's a Warriors tractor with a steel gear shift knob. I'm amazed they both have the old style PTO, and my 44 has the new style. And I know it's right because it's been in the family for 72 years. Oh, this one's 14177, so this one's just 45. So there's a 1945 W4. There's a W9. It's an earlier 9.2, 34,775. So I'd say probably around the 47, 48 mark. Somebody put a tank off a diesel on it. It's a gas. Somebody put fender extensions on it, which farmers often did. Put a Charlene pump on the back for hydraulics. It's actually fairly straight. It's an unrestored 19, I'm guessing, well, ours is 48, so it's a 1948 W9. There you go. Here's a 600. These are only built in 1956. 1780 58, so it's one of the last 600s built. Put new tires on it, probably a puller. And you see this, here's a 650 beside it, and you see the width of the fenders are a little bit narrower on the 650, on the 600. You can also see the brake latch on a 600 goes in the floor. And these have the brake latches right here. I put this setup on mine because we do belt work and stuff. And then the chrome strips, you see this, the 600 has a chrome strip in the center. The 650 somebody put that on, it's not supposed to. And the side chrome strips are right at the edge of the grill on the 600, and they're set 2 inches back on the 650, so there's your differences. This one has power steering on it. This 650, I'll check the year in a minute. $40.96J, so it's a 1958. The hand clutcher, this one's got the hand clutch on it. Somebody put new tires on the back, so they're probably pulling it. This one's got hand clutch. I remember at one of the sales, somebody put a clutch pedal on too. Because they made it out of 9, they didn't bother removing the old clutch pedal. But this is bad. These things should always be left in high compression. They're left in low compression, the starting valves will warp, and you'll misfire in diesel, and eventually it won't run on diesel at all. So you always want to leave them on high compression. Somebody put just one battery box and put the fuel box behind. Originally they have a plate on here and the fuel box sits here. Then you got the two fuel boxes. This has power steering on it. So this is nice straight 650. So there you go. Next you have a Super W4. This tractor here is 53 by the date code. Somebody put a solenoid on the starter. Originally they had just people do that sometimes. They took the drawbar off, they made a puller, no doubt. You see it's got, somebody put a bigger battery box in it. 2115J. So there you are, a Super W4. Here's a W450, the club owns this. I did work on this tractor. I did the wiring, and we did the brakes on it, and we got running on gas. It wouldn't start on gas, so we fixed it for him. This tractor is a 1957. Can't get around it, but we put the gauges on and stuff for him. Here's a W30. This is actually a nice old 30, nice original W30. It's got factory rubber on. I'd say it'd be about a 38, this one. There you go. Here's a 650 gas. This is original, it's not been restored, I don't think. This is a grandpa's tractor. It might have been painted once. 4059J, the one ours is 4089, the gas one. So it's very close to 1958. It's a nice street tractor, this one. Nice street tractor. And it's got the proper battery box and fuel box on it. This is a very, very good 650 gas. A very good 650 gas. Here's the Farmall Super M. It's painted yellow, and the reason it's painted yellow, if I remember right, I knew a bit of the story of this tractor, that it was owned by the Canadian government. They had 3 just like this the guy got from the 1953 Stage 2. Nice tractor. Here's a Stage 2 Super M. Here's a Super W6TA. 1954 like they always are. And actually not a bad tractor at all. Got the torque amplifier back, so my guess is they use it for pulling. There's a Super W6TA. There's a Farmall MD. The starter's gone off of it for some reason. 261035, so it's a newer one. It's 1951 probably, or even I think it'd be 51 or 2. 51 I think it would be. See, 213U, yeah, it's a 51. So there you go, 51 MD. Here's the Farmall A. A regular A. One's got an early Delco generator. These are just used as basically a replacement for a W12 here. This one's got a paper pulley on. I think that I thought most of them were steel. It's kind of unusual, I think. 42457 is the serial number, so it's early. It'll probably be about what, about 41. Oh, look at the front axle. This is an industrial A. It's not an ordinary Farmall A. It's an AI. There you go. Oh, by 926J, it's 1940. That's why so many things are unusual about. Somebody put a distributor at it where it had the mag originally. So there you go, Farmall AI. Here's a 460 Farmall, real nice one. This is not a restore. This is original. The barn find type tractor. Got weighed to hell, won't have it. They're probably pulling. Nice old tractor, nice and straight. Definitely a puller with all the weights on it, but I appreciate a nice original like this, and this one really is a nice 460. E414, this is the club tractor, this is the gas one, underslung exhaust. This is what they use for dragging the track, the pulling track. If you went to Spudder, you got all the way, I think.
coach scoop is a little more there.